So today, let's have a look at two of the biggest futures prop firm trading firms. We have TopStep and apextraderfunding. Let's dive in and have a look at the two, see how they compare. TopStep called as a trading combine and is traded solely on the topstepx platform now. The standard price for the TopX 50K is $49 per month for a profit target of $3,000, which is 6%. And you get 5 contracts or 50 micro contracts. The maximum loss is $2,000. The drawdown is an end of day trailing drawdown with TopStep, and should you pass the account, you have an activation fee of $149. Looking at the 50K valuation account of Apex, their profit targets are the same, 6% or $3,000. So with Apex trading, you have a few different platforms to choose from. You can trade through wealth charts, rhythmic trading, or the one we're going to look at in this situation is Tradeovate. So on the 50K challenge with Tradeovate with Apex, you have a profit target of $3,000, which is 6%. You have 10 contracts to trade, or 100 micro contracts, and a drawdown of $2,500, or 5%. It's important to note that the drawdown is a trailing drawdown from equity high, not an end of day balanced drawdown. The cost of Apex is $187 per month when not on promotion. With regards to the activation fee with Apex, there is one, but they hide this a little bit in the FAQs, whereas TopStep have it clearly displayed on the accounts selection page. When you pass the account of Apex, you have two choices. You can continue to pay a monthly subscription fee of $105, or the more obvious choice on the 50K example here is you pay a one-off fee of $160. This is comparable to the TopStep activation fee of $149. Both very similar activation fees between the two, so not a problem really. I just wish Apex wouldn't hide it in the FAQs, would display it and be a bit more honest with these things. So looking at the two side by side, TopStep's monthly fee is $49 per month, and Apex monthly fee is $187 per month on the 50K examples here. So a huge difference between the two. Activation fees are the same, basically, $149 for TopStep, which is clearly displayed on the main page. Apex, although hidden in the details, is a similar activation fee price of $160. The drawdowns are very different between the two as well. TopStep have an end of day trailing drawdown of $2,000, which means whatever your account balance is at the end of the day, your trailing drawdown for the next day is $2,000 from that balance during the evaluation. Once funded with TopStep, it just changes to a fixed drawdown. Apex use an equity high trailing drawdown, not based on the end of the day, just based on the active P&L. So if your running P&L is high and it drops back down, this does class as a loss. So it's important to grab any profits or run a trailing stop loss when trading with Apex, more so than with TopStep. This is what the two pages look like when you select a 50K account with both firms. Here I think TopStep's page looks a bit cleaner and nicer compared to the rather basic looking Apex page here. When we look at the dashboards for Apex and TopStep, clearly TopStep is leading the way here with a much clearer, refined dashboard than Apex. In fact, Apex is pretty poor on the details. If we have a look through TopStep here, you can see we'll scroll down the page of my account. It's all sorts of information which you can look into more detail should you wish to. But what I really like is this monthly calendar here, which shows you profits and loss for each day of the week, and then a total at the end of the week. So you can clearly see what's happening with your account. It's really good. I like this feature. As you can see, I was slightly up last month and currently down a little bit this week. This is on a 50K funded TopStep account. Whereas if we have a look at the Apex dashboard, it's really basic. It tells you pretty much nothing. You can click on a few things, but it doesn't really give you much. You can click on the eval charts here and get this lovely little graph, which doesn't really tell you much. I guess you can see your account balance. As you can see, mine here is 52,425 on a 50K account, so not far off passing the challenge there. But that's basically it with Apex. You don't get much of a dashboard for the extra cost. Does it really matter? Not really, I suppose, but it's nice to see. I much prefer the TopStep layout here. So unfortunately, this is where TopStep let themselves down a little bit. With a recent update to the dashboard, you can only trade with TopStepx platform now. Now, although TopStepX platform is really good and I do like it, being limited just to the one platform is a little bit annoying when previously they did offer the Tradeovate compatibility and lots of other platforms. Would have been nice if they just kept Tradeovate as well. That way you can connect Tradeovate through to your TradingView chart and trade directly on there. But like I said, the TopStepX platform is great. It's basically a skin over a TradingView anyway. So I'm not going to hold that against them too much, although it would have been nice if they'd kept both. Apex win out here on the platforms because they give the user more choice. You can trade on wealth charts, Rhythmic, or Tradeovate. And again, then you can connect your Tradeovate through to your TradingView. So basically you can trade on TradingView. So at the end of the day, I suppose it depends on your trading style and which platform you like the look of. I think for me personally, I prefer TopStep here. They win out with their much lower prices. And more importantly, at the end of the day, trailing stop loss rather than the equity high trailing stop loss makes a big difference. With TopStep being cheaper on the monthly fee, the activation fee, and better end of day trailing stop loss, first place goes to TopStep here for me. But which one would you choose? Both are great firms to go with, both reputable. Follow the rules and you will get paid by both of these companies here. But which one would you prefer? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe, it does help. And thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.